Very warm welcome to the Veeam Hackathon 2025. My name is Lucas and I'm presenting the results and the ideas of Team 1. We had a vision as the hackathon started and we decided to go on with a project called Single UI for all the Veeam products. So the vision is to have a single pane of glass for all the information coming from Veeam on-premise products to make your life, the life of an IT administrator, very easy to just have a single point of access for all the information that have to be reviewed regularly. Let me quickly introduce you to the Team 1 members. As already mentioned, my name is Lucas. I'm the leader and presenter of Team 1. We have Marcus and Jorge who did a hell of a job when it comes to coding and UI design. We do have Khalid, Marcus, another Marcus, it's all about redundancy, and Marcel, responsible for providing lab environments, providing ideas, troubleshooting, and assisting with the presentation as well. Let me quickly dive into the general features because we are focusing on the live demo very much during this presentation. So let's go into it. We do have real-time monitoring with a 30-second data refresh rate. We do have unified global search across all the backup jobs and recovery plans. And we're working in the IT business, so we do have dark mode support. Of course, we do dark and light theme support with system preference detection. We do have a fully responsive design for desktop and mobile devices, and to protect credentials, we are using a secure server-side API proxy. And we are container ready with the deployment with Podman and Docker, because that's way more flexible than just having a classic software installation. We do have interactive charts and data visualization as well using recharts. We basically started with Veeam Backup and Replication. So first of all, we created a dashboard for Veeam Backup and Replication. You have a dashboard view for real-time statistics, security best practices, and all that other important stuff. You do have a jobs management panel for comprehensive backup job tables with status, last run, next run, and filtering. We do have job details, so a detailed session history with a task level breakdown. We do have a managed service view. I think that's something you know from the VBR itself. We do have a security monitoring for security best practices and compliance reports. And last but not least, we do have license information available as well in the UI for current license usage and capacity. As already said, we're focusing on the live demo on which Jorge will jump on in just a few minutes. So the idea is to only show the technical details, so please feel free to just pause the video in case you're interested. The challenge we had, and that's something I would like to highlight, we early within that project scope and timeline had to agree on a Git flow, on a branching strategy, and that's because complicated mergers were ahead otherwise. That's basically the same for prerequisites, so please just feel free to pause the video whenever you like. We have some prerequisites to make this work. We verified that in the lab environment, and we found out that this is something you have to do to make it run. Just to give an overview for the future, we do have some future improvements in mind, which is, for example, the publishment of the TLS Secure. We do have UI-based configuration methods in mind, which are not implemented yet. We'd like to add more Veeam products as well. More management tasks per product is also on the list. We'd like to add container logs to the UI to make troubleshooting more easy. And we'd like to publish container on registry. Before we get into the demo, let me just give you a few screenshots. So this is the Veeam Backup and Replication stack and the overview, the panel, as I already mentioned. So you do have a hell lot of information on that. Same for the Veeam Recovery Orchestrator, the VRO. So we do have different Veeam products already implemented. And last but not least, also for the Veeam Backup for M365, VBM 365. And as you can see, there is a hell lot of information you can gather, and let me hand over to Jorge now for the live demo. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lucas, for that such a great presentation. So my name is Jorge de la Cruz. I work for Veeam, but in this case, I'm just here as a part of the Team 1 for 2025. truly excited. And we just build all of these open source, API driven, so we can connect to multiple Veeam products. Very nice, very exciting. I hope we are going to see more of these customers, or community taking this over, and it will build more things. So if I just start demonstrating what we have built, for example, for Veeam backup and replication, we have a nice dashboard with a few widgets on the top, like total jobs, VBR server telling you the host name, version, and the platform. In this case, it's Windows, right? It could be Linux, but in this case, it's Windows. License usage. I always like this for years. The license usage to be here on top or on front of your dashboard. It's great because you might not be aware of this, and then you will start receiving notifications, which is okay. But if you see this day after day, you might be able to see fluctuating, or you can even take an informed decision and then, okay, I'm going to revoke some licenses because after consideration, you might see some, old VMs, for example. Malware events is here as well. Then we have sessions overview, which is very nice. You can see all of the sessions. These are a lot because there is just taking the whole sessions, and there's many things like backup jobs, retention. There is many of them, like a volumes discover. So you can always apply a filter here. The filter is not going at the moment to the top chart, but is going to the grid over here, so you can just see the grid in a very nice quick overview. So you can trigger as well to last 30 days, and then this will again ask into the server for more sessions, but in this case, let's keep it in the last 7 days. So then we have the security score as well, which is telling you 31 past checks and 7 that need attention needed. And one of my favorite, storage efficiency. I have been dreaming about this, thinking about this widget for years. Years, like literally maybe 10 years, but I never found the place where to put it, the product. It needs to be like a Veeam one, needs to be like one widget. It needs to be like in Veeam Intelligent. I don't know. But of course, everyone using Veeam backup replication, they have the same question, right? Which is, how many backups do I have at the moment currently, like restore points, and how much space that backups are taking, all of them combined. You don't want to go into backups disk and then start opening, policy after policy to see all of that. So this is the final, storage efficiency. You will see everything here. You see all the total backup size. You see how was the raw data of that, and the duplication and the compression. Absolutely supreme in my point of view. By the way, we have the toggle because we're using SAT-CN, so from now on, let's keep it into dark mode. Now, in jobs policies, what we do have over here is just a very nice grid about with all of the jobs here and policies. One thing that I absolutely love is this SAT-CN kind of the next year's filtering, where you know the number of items before you click on the filtering itself, right? So you can take an informed decision right away with within your fingertips. So let's open, because there is a few options here. Like, for example, you can start, stop, retry the job, enable it or disable it. You can hide some columns, but you can click on any of the jobs and you will be able to see the details over here. Let me see if I can over here, you see. So now you see what is protected on here, and all of the restore points that not the backup sessions that even happening, and the details. Again, the actions for the job. If we go into the managed servers, we will be able to see all of the managed servers. Now for VB365, we have the same concept, the same principle. On the dashboard, you will be able to see right now a dashboard for VB365 with the total jobs, storage capacity, again, real storage capacity according to the APIs, license usage, this is already smashed, well, you need to ask Madalena for more, then the system version, and this is the same status and type and so on, right? So then we can see organizations, and in the case that you have multiple organizations for a VB365, you'll be able to filter them much better here. Then a few actions over here. See protected items. Protected items is a very nice, super massive grid. across everything that you are protecting on your 365, it loads very, very fast, right? So I have quite a lot of stuff here. And if, for example, if I just go and type here, see the number of the things before I click, it's absolutely top notch, just to take an informed decision. So if I click into the user and I click into Alice Wilber, once again, we have a drill down of the restore points of that specific user. I guess as a next steps, perhaps it will be to from here trigger the restore wizard, but for now we don't have that. So on the content type, you can see here, for example, just the exchange restore points. This is absolutely fantastic, guys. And then backup jobs. For 365, once again, you can filter by organization, but in this case, I just have one, right? So there's not much to filter. And the other thing that I like is that you still have the actions here, start, stop, enable, disable, and you can see the sessions. So you can see all of the sessions over here, and you can click on any of them, and you'll be able to see the details here on the right. Absolutely fantastic, super clean. Finally, to finalize, we have as well recovery plans, and recovery plans is Veeam Recovery Orchestrator. You will be able to see all of your plan names, the type, the state, the mode, all of this within one single view. And as you can see over here, right, it's one single pane of glass, and you just navigate across multiple different Veeam products, and all of this is open source. For K10, we didn't have time to finish this, but in any case, we wanted to put the placeholder over here. So with that, I would really like to thank all the team members on our team. It has been absolutely fantastic. We've spent many nights, evenings, discussing all of this, building the logo, building the kind of the skeleton of this, and then adding more and more functionality. It has been absolutely superb. So yeah, to my team, thank you so much, and to you, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you next year as well on another hackathon. Thanks, bye.